Yeah, so first of all, I want to give a warm welcome to everybody who joined. Thank you for joining. Um, as Chris said, we had a bit of technical difficulties because we're trying to test the waters. We're trying to see whatever works better. Um, and we might as well just switch between Discord and Twitter in the future. For the future MS sessions. So yeah, just to start it off, we're gonna tell you a little bit about some news that we're working on and um, what we're working on basically, and all the giveaways and stuff that we're doing in Cybernites for the past weeks. Um, we asked the community what kind of merch they like, and we've gave them some options in terms of like t-shirts and stuff, which is basically gonna be a small giveaway that we're doing here. Um, we also have a massive giveaways, but we started off with like t-shirts that people really liked. We shared some designs, and the merch is now being produced. We already started the production, so everyone who's being whitelisted is able to participate. We do have some rules, in terms of like participation in the giveaway, which you can also find in the Discord channel. Um, all this it will be given away, to people who are on a whitelist. Um, so yeah, I think that's very exciting. Just to sort of like share the ideas and the designs we have, everything we do. It's just bringing everything to life, pretty much. So yeah, if you want to participate in a giveaway and want to win some of those T-shirts with Cybernites designs, just go head over to Discord. We also do giveaways on Instagram, and we share like all the latest news, in terms of what we do, as well as giveaways and stuff. So yeah, we also went to the Tesla in terms of the Tesla giveaway. I don't know if you guys heard already, but we're giving away 3 Teslas. The first one is going to be upon the pre-sale, which is going to be once we reach 30,000 people in the community. So the Tesla giveaway, we actually went to the Tesla with Chris and Dom last weekend, and we've discussed everything with the Tesla workers. We went to the Tesla dealership, um, and we've discussed how the cars can be given out and what it takes, for the orders and everything. So we've pretty much set up everything ready to go once we start the giveaway and once everything is finalized in terms of the giveaway.
Yeah, with this, if I can add, so basically we've been discussing things like if someone wins the Tesla from US, or if it's from Asia, or if it's from some other country, how it's going to be delivered there, and what are the options that we have. Also, we've discussed with them right now the like production of new Teslas takes longer. If you like choose the model, the latest model, and you want to have it like adjusted or bespoke, then it takes longer. So we were exploring options how to deliver it in the quickest way, because what we wanted to do ideally is to, once the pre-sale or 2,222 NFTs are sold, we wanted to give away 1 Tesla, and ideally wanting to have it delivered within a few days or 1 or 2 weeks, so we can promote this on our social media and show people that we are serious and that it's real. So these are the things we've been discussing there.
I think we've settled on the Model 3, right? Because that was the initial um, setup for the giveaway. But that's gonna be discussed later on. We've had a talk with everybody in a Tesla team. It's being worked on. So yeah, that's very exciting. Yeah,
Maybe add a little bit, if I can, about the drop, and when, because many people were asking we are going to launch pre-sale, when it's going to be sale. We mentioned this a few times already. And as soon as we reach 30,000 members, we're going to announce the exact date when the pre-sale is going to take place. And basically, we'll have 2,222 places in the pre-sale, and we are going to limit it at 5 NFTs per address. So we really want to give maximum power to our early supporters and to our whitelisted members, because these are the people that are with us from the start, and we want to really reward them for that. So we don't think everyone will buy 5 of them, but they will have an option for that, and they'll have 7 days to buy it at any time. So pretty much when are the lowest gas fees, we'll announce when we think people could buy them, so it's the cheapest for them. So these are the things we're doing for our whitelisted people. And then as soon as the 7 days of pre-sale finishes, then we either launch exactly after the 7 days, or we announce an exact time for public sale that's going to be distributed to all the other like bigger platforms. Like it's going to be announced in Rarity Tools, Rarity Snipers, NFT calendars, and all other promo platforms. So that's about the pre-sale. If you have any more questions, guys, about these, you can submit them in our AMA channel in Discord, and we will look at them together.
Yeah, the reason why we also do these sessions is for anybody who has questions about our project or who wants to know more about what we do. Always feel free to pop in questions. You'll also be invited to speak. If you want to ask some questions directly, you can always ask them in the chat as well. So yeah, as we made it clear, we want to drop. That's the most common question that people have. When we want to drop. As we said, once we reach 30,000 members, we will go right into a pre-sale, and whitelisted members have the best opportunity to mint, to be participating in the giveaways, to be like the early people who will have the best benefits of everything we do in terms of the whole project. So I think Dom has some news about the crypto, and I think I'm gonna leave him to speak a little bit about the crypto news, so we get an idea of what's going on in the market there for everybody.
Thank you very much, Dave, for this nice intro, and also thanks everyone for joining. I was just sending messages on our Discord channel because we wanted to make sure that everyone can join and everyone knows that basically we are live and going on. What I wanted to discuss basically, and the segment of this AMA session, is more or less about the crypto market as well, because we are all aware that the market is affecting all of us, and NFTs in particular as well. So that's something that I wanted to discuss about. I know that some of you are maybe know some new ones, some of you are maybe more experienced, and let's have a look then. Let's dive in straight away into the crypto market. I think you are probably all aware that we've had quite a major correction over the weekend that we've had, and that was with the Bitcoin dropping all the way down to 42K. That was for, I think I checked it for 2 or 10 minutes, so not nearly as long as probably bears expected, but it was a big correction, and that's not what we want to see when we want to go for all-time highs and have a nice end of the year. And one thing what I had in my chat box, a lot of messages by people. They were messaging me about the fact that they were scared if they should sell or not. A very important thing is you always zoom out, and you always should look at a long-term perspective. You know that crypto is going to go up in long term. However, you also want to make sure that you manage. If you're trading with leverage, that's definitely not something that we would probably recommend, because you can also get wicked out like this very quickly, and you can lose money. So we always recommend just standard traditional trading and holding the projects that you're investing in. Second thing, when we have a look at a coin market cap, we can see that the big projects, which are right now the metaverse projects and the second layer projects, they held their positions very, very well. Right now, we have Bitcoin at 49,000. We have Ethereum at 4,200, so 4,200. If you notice and if you have a look, then Ethereum did not drop as much as Bitcoin, which means that Ethereum is slowly building its strength. And we know that all the NFTs and the biggest platforms and biggest NFTs projects are built on Ethereum. I know we have some challengers like Solana, Cardano, and so on, but you can see that Ethereum is a very, very strong project. Major big investors are believing Ethereum these days more than Bitcoin actually. So that's something what I will stress. If you don't really know what to do, I have a look at the correlation between Bitcoin and Ethereum. Many times you will see if Ethereum is dropping equally as Bitcoin, it means that it may be start of a bigger correction, or it will come a time when there will be actually a bear market when they'll be very wise to sell, but it's not right now. And if we see that Ethereum is holding its position comparing to Bitcoin, it means that it's gaining its power and it's growing, which is really, really nice. Other than that, you can have a look at the total market cap. That's a very good thing. The total market cap of whole cryptocurrency market, which is right now at 2.3 trillion, if I'm not mistaken, and then Bitcoin dominance. One thing which I don't think I've had a chance to speak about is Bitcoin dominance, because many people are not aware of that, but there are certain levels where Bitcoin dominance usually fluctuates in between. And if it drops significantly, it means that the dominance of Bitcoin in between all the cryptocurrencies is dropping, which means that the money from Bitcoin are pouring into other projects. So every time when the dominance is high, it means that the Bitcoin is dominating the market. When the dominance is going lower, so right now we have it to 40.1%, it means that Bitcoin is pretty dominant still. Towards the end of the bull cycle, the Bitcoin dominance is going to be dropping, usually to levels of 35 to 30%. And that's when it usually we see that the bull cycle is finishing. So when you will see the Bitcoin dominance to low 30s, 35, 33, you should be aware that the end of the bull cycle for 2021, 2022 is nearing over. And my final thing, what I would say is that there were many predictions. Some people were saying that the bull market will end this September. Some people were saying that we're copying the 2017 bull run and it's going to end this December. But right now there is a big divergence between those two clubs, and there is also another point of view where people are thinking that the cycle is going to extend into the next year, which could be all the way up to February or March. Right now, we don't really know what's going to happen. We have to wait for Bitcoin to react first. As you're saying, the Bitcoin is the grandfather of all cryptocurrencies. So once Bitcoin will see that it can move either upwards or downwards. My kind of analysis for this, when you look at the Bitcoin, it seems that it's repeating a similar pattern than during the summer, which means that I am ready that Bitcoin can drop a little bit more, maybe even to low 40s again, just to gain the power, just to stabilize, correct, and continue going towards a high 60s and all-time high 70,000. So we'll see which scenario will be more likely in this case. Definitely watch crypto market because it can affect NFT market as well. And because the NFT market is so new, we will see what's going to happen after the crypto market is going to finish for this cycle. And then we'll see if the NFTs are going to follow it or if they will completely tear apart and will create a completely new sector, new segment industry where it will not be as closely tied to Bitcoin cycle. So I would say that's all for now from me. If you have guys any questions, feel free to mention it later on and I'll pass on to our host, Dave.
Yeah, Dom, thank you so much for the news. I think everybody will find it useful, just because everything that's going on around the projects, which whether it's NFTs, crypto, stock market, everything's pretty much tied together sometimes, and it's good to stay in and know what's going on, and to see whether we should take any steps towards being more careful, or we should invest, or stuff like that. Obviously none of this is financial advice. It's purely just to let people know. what's going on. So yeah, I was going to talk about our community because I know we've reached 10,000 members, which is really it's 1/3 of our journey, which is really good. We're on a great way, and I believe we'll just keep growing because what we have in store for you guys, in terms of the project, is going to be very big, and it's going to be very exciting with everything we have coming on the plate. So, Chris, I'll give you a chance to talk about a little bit about the contest we have. When we like 50K, and then all the other stuff, in terms of like pre-sale and invite contests and stuff like that. If you wanna go ahead and talk to the people a
Yeah.
little bit, yeah.
Yes,
Thanks.
yes, thank you, definitely. Yeah. So we have a few news from our channel really in the past few weeks. So as you said, we reached 10,000, which is amazing, and we are creating some new partnerships with other NFT channels, with some influencers, celebrities. So we are planning to invest a lot in marketing and to push this over and towards, like, when we hit 30K, we want to push it over like maybe 40, 50 and more, to make sure this project is a big success for everyone. And we've had in polls, I don't know if you've seen it, guys, but we are thinking of creating one big contest, which would be like up until we reach like 30 to 50,000 members, where we are going to give $10,000 to the people who contribute to the community the most, who bring the best people, and who are the most active. So we've had this poll there, and we were thinking whether people want it or not, or whether we should replace the current weekly invite contest with this. But when I was checking it, let's check it now how many polls there are. I think majority of the people voted for yes, that they want to have thing like that, like 108 people, and 40 people voted for no, that they prefer weekly invite contests. What we've decided is that we are going to be doing both of these. So we are going to be keeping weekly contests for you guys, and also we will launch one big contest with $10,000 until we reach like 30 to 50,000 members. So we're going to announce this very soon. So there are a lot of interesting things for you guys. One more point I wanted to mention is we promised to all of you to get automatically whitelisted roles, and at the end there will be one winner of the $50 as well. But I see you have different like Twitter names to Discord names, so if you could just pop in your Discord names in our AMA questions on our Discord, just put there like, hi, I joined your AMA, and we'll give you whitelisted role if you don't have it yet. So that was one point that I wanted to mention. And then I just wanted to review, or like tell you a few comments about current invite contest. If you are joining, I just wanted to make sure, guys, that you bring real active people, because we don't want to see any bots or J4Js or anything that doesn't bring value to our community. So just wanted to make sure, guys, please, if you are bringing people here, we are happy to give you big rewards for that, but bring good people that are interested in our project and people that are going to support us. So that's one point I wanted to mention. Another point which we are going to create a poll for is, we are currently thinking of how we should set up a pre-sale price for whitelisted people, because right now the price for official sale is 0.1 Ethereum, and we are thinking if whether we should make a discount for whitelisted members like 0.08, or whether we should create like if you buy one, you get like, let's say 1+1 for the first 555. Then for the second 555, you get 2+1 free. And for the third 555, you get 3+1 free. You can maybe tell us your comments in AMA questions as well, so we can kind of decide what we're going to do for you guys as you are whitelisted, and we want you to have advantages. So this is what I wanted to mention, Dave. I think we can check the AMA questions that we have there, and we can respond to those questions there.
Yeah, sure. So I'm gonna head over to Discord and see what people asked what kind of questions they have. Um, let's have a look. All right. Yeah. So I think we can start with user byte 404. They asked, as we know, when the launch of NFT, there are definitely many people who are enthusiastic about NFT, but it will not last long. What will you do to keep them as enthusiastic as when it was launched? That is a very good question. Thank you for that. What I believe our project is, especially what it is different to all the other projects out there, is that we consistently work on creating ways that we can keep people in the project after the pre-sale, after the sale as well. So what we're working on is pretty much board games. We're doing all these giveaways, and everybody who will already own NFTs, who will already have minted, their NFTs, they'll have the opportunity to use them in many different ways, not only, being an owners of them. So that means basically we're working on ways such as board games and maybe in the future, I'd say a digital game where you can use your personal NFT to have like your own character and stuff. Uh, we're also thinking of like 3D molds, like the actual 3D um, molds of the NFT, the Cybernites, and we will be sending them to people. So we're constantly working on ways how we can keep it interesting and even after it sells out, even after there's no more, there'll always be something that we're working on which will keep the people entertained and
If I
yeah.
can maybe add a little bit here, Dave.
Yeah, go on.
So there was a question: how are we going to make sure to stabilize the floor price? So one of the things we want to do, I don't know if you've seen, for example, like other projects, for example, the Doge Pound. So one very important thing that we want to do is to create another project which is going to be like completely something either different or related to Cybernites, and we want to support our supporters in Cybernites. So, for example, the Doge Pound, they created puppies, and they promised to everyone who owns at least one NFT in the Doge Pound can go and mint it for free. And by doing that, they increased the floor price by like 3-4 times in a very short amount of time. So this is one of the things we want to be doing for our early supporters, to create, other sort of projects where they will get a chance to benefit from this. Another thing is the royalties. I don't know if you guys know how it works. Maybe we could spend 1 or 2 minutes on this. Basically, for everyone who mints Cybernites, so they are like first minters, right? And if you resell your Cybernites later on, there are always royalties. Something is charged by the provider, like OpenSea, and something is charged by the developer of, like, for example, Cybernites, right? And we decided that 50% of the fees that would be going away from you are going to go back to the first minters. That means if your NFT sells, I don't know, 5-10 times in the future for a higher price, you will be always getting 50% of all royalties. Even if you don't own this NFT anymore, you don't know where it is, but you will be getting royalties. So, for example, like if there are bigger projects, I don't know, like to give you an example, Board Ape Yacht Club, right? The floor price right now is, I don't know what's the floor price, like 50 Ethereum. So if you sold that for 50 Ethereum, usually the royalties are like 10%, right? So that's 5 Ethereum, and you get 50% of this 10%. So you would get like 2.5 Ethereum for every single sale of this Board Ape Yacht Club. Obviously, this is big example because they are already very successful and very big. But even if our floor price is, we are aiming for minimum like 1 Ethereum and more, 2-3 Ethereums. So you would be getting money for the NFTs that you minted in the past or that you minted, and you'll be getting it forever. So this is how the royalties work, and we will include more information about that as we progress towards the pre-sale. So that was what I wanted to add, Dave. You can continue.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. So do we want to have a look at some more questions? I don't think there's many questions. I think the White 4 had quite many. Um, I'm just having a look through the chat that we have on Discord. If anyone here has any questions, and if you know how to raise a hand or show a symbol or anything, just let us know. We will add you as a speaker, and you can speak to us directly and ask questions. But otherwise, I'm just having a look through the Discord chats.
Yeah, what we're going to do, because on our last AMA session, you proposed, guys, that we should be doing random kind of generation of the winner, because before we were choosing it ourselves. So what we're going to do in AMA questions channel, I'm just setting up a giveaway bot for one winner, and it's going to go on for 1 minute. And if you can just click the reaction there, guys, and the bot will automatically choose one winner. This is to make sure that you are, listening to us and that you are engaging. So if you can open AMA questions, I'm just setting it up now. And okay, yeah, guys. So if you can go there, click there, and there is going to be one winner of $50 from whoever was listening our AMA session. I don't know if it's in 1 minute or if it's in. Yeah,
it ends.
1 minute.
It ends in a minute. So
Okay.
yeah, there's already people joining in, which is cool.
Okay, amazing. Yeah, this is good because we didn't want to be choosing our by ourselves. We didn't tag everyone, so only people that are here see this. Okay. So are there any more questions, Dave, that we wanted to go through?
Well, I'm going through the chat. There's let me just check quickly. Yeah, so there was a user, Pentatos95. He asked, I think I speak for the majority when I ask, what are the perks for buyers in the long run? I think we already answered that, Chris, when you said, the people who already have the ownership of their first NFTs and everything, they'll, in the long run, they basically earn back from whatever sells on the market, so whatever sells on the OpenSea and the floor price and whenever it's resold. So I think, that's a really great opportunity to have something in the long run, and you can look at it as a long-term investment as well. Not only you can sell your own NFT that you already have, but you'll also earn money later on from when it sells further. So that's pretty much answers the question, I think.
So we have the winner, guys, of the giveaway. It's Pintados95. I don't know what's your Twitter username here. You can maybe raise your hand. But congratulations. Yeah, I think if we discuss everything, Dave, we can wrap this up. For the next time, we will see if we are going to be doing AMA sessions here or on Discord. Most probably it's going to be on Discord because I feel like we have more people joining there. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. If you have any questions, you can raise hand. Otherwise,
yeah, there was.
Yeah,
I was also gonna say that there's a user who said he wants NFT, not money. Well, obviously, we actually give away NFTs. We do this every week, pretty much. So if you keep joining our AMA sessions, we do give away Cybernites NFT. Sometimes we give away our random NFT that's already on the listed, on the OpenSea and stuff. So yeah, just keep popping in, and you have a big chance of winning. So yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Good point.
Yeah, we're wrapping up here. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for joining. Definitely keep being posted in the AMA questions and the chats that we have in Discord, and we'll announce a new AMA session very soon. So yeah.
Yes. Okay. Thank you very much, guys, for joining. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.